Okay, welcome to the fourth project for Excel 2019. I have the instructions printed, so first thing I'm going to do is make sure I have the right name saved. So we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Save As, and we're going to change it from an _1 to an _2. I already saved and made this one earlier, so I just had to rewrite it. So don't overwrite a project unless you know for sure that you don't need the other one. Okay, so step 1. Brad Kaufman is the Senior Director of Projects for Rivera Engineering in Miami, Florida. The company performs engineering projects for public utilities and energy companies. Brad has started to create an Excel workbook to track estimated and actual hours and billing amounts for each project. He asks you to format the workbook to make the information clearer and easier to interpret. Go to the Employees for Projects worksheet. Change the worksheet theme to Office. Okay, so whenever it says theme, we're going to go up and check out page layout, and your themes are over here. So you're going to click on the theme, and they want it to be Office. Okay, perfect. Step 2, in cell A1, decrease the font size to 18 points. So here's A1, and you can notice that it's selecting over to C, so you know this was a merged cell. So you're going to decrease, so we're going to go back to the Home tab and find our font group here, and we're going to decrease to 18. And change the fill color to blue accent 1, lighter 80%. So the fill color is always your tipped over pink, can I say? Blue accent 1. Lighter 80%, that's the one. Step 3, center the values in the range B3, B9. So B3 to B9. So they're right aligned right now. We're going to center. So we're going to go center alignment. That one up there is middle. So that's the difference between these two. That one puts it in the very middle of the whole cell. This one center aligns it. Step 4, add outside borders to the range A1 to C9. So the whole works of it. Borders. So we're going to go up to the font group, and here's your borders. I'm going to click on the drop down and look for outside borders. Step 5, change the color of the Employees for Projects worksheet tab to blue accent 1. Down here. So that's a tab for your worksheet. You're going to right click on that, and we're going to go tab color, and it needs to be blue accent 1, which is straight up here in our theme colors. There we go. You can see it's changed. Step 6, go to the project tracking worksheet. Oh, well, I could have went there anyway. In cell B2, change the date format of cell B2. There we go. To short date. So we're going to stay in our Home tab. We're going to go over to Date, and we're going to click Short Date. There we go. And resize column B to its best fit. So to resize a column for its best fit, we're going to go up, and I'm going to hover over the line right here. So this is column B. I'm going to resize, so I'm going to click on this line here, and I'm going to double click, and it resizes it to its best fit. Step 7, display the values in the range D4, D13 with 1 decimal place. So D4, D13. I'm going to have to, right now there's no decimal, so I'm going to have to increase the decimal by 1. So, alright, so shortcut way is not working. We're going to have to go to the drop down, and we're going to have to go number, because number shows up here, and decimal place is 1. Okay, perfect. Step 8, in cell F4, insert a formula without using a function that multiplies Aubrey Irwin's estimated hours, the cell D4, and his pay rate, the cell E4. Fill the range F5 to F13 with the formula in cell F4. So we're going to go to F4, and we're going to create a formula without a function, so we're not using any words like sum, max, min. Just going to type in what we need, and it says to multiply cell D4 by E4. So D4, and our asterisk is our multiplication symbol, E4, and I'm going to hit enter to create a solution, and fill the range F5 to F13 with this one. So that's our fill handle. I'm going to click and hold, drag down to F13, and we filled it up. Okay. Number 9, step 9, apply the currency number format to the range F4, F13. So F4, F13, it's right now general. We're going to change that to currency. And we need to use the dollar symbol, so dollar symbol. And 2 decimal places, which it already is. But if you want to double check on everything, you can go accounting, you can change your symbol here as well, and your decimal places just to double check on them. Okay. Step 10, display the values in the range K4, K13. Here, K13. As percentages with a percentage sign and no decimal places. Okay, so we're going to hit this little guy here so we can do it all in one go. And we're going to go percentage and decimal places, 2 decimal places. Okay. Perfect. Step 10, display the values in the range K4, K13. Oh, never mind, we're still here. Use conditional formatting. Highlight cell rules to format cells containing a value greater than 10% with light red fill and dark red text. Alright, so after you change the percentage, we're going to go up to, we're staying in the Home tab, we're going to go to conditional formatting, and highlight cell rules is the first one there, and it says format cells containing a value greater than, so you're going to use the greater than rule, and they're telling you 10, so you're going to write in 10 and the percentage sign. And over here, the default is light red fill with dark red text, which is what they're asking for, so you can just leave it like it is and click OK. So anything that's over 10% is going to be red, which you see here. Step 11, in the range H4, H13, use conditional formatting to create a data bars rule with the gradient fill blue data bar color option. So H4 to H13. Okay, we're going to go back to conditional formatting again, only this time, instead of highlight cells, we're going to go to a data bar. And we need to choose blue, gradient fill blue. Gradient fill blue. Neat, hey? Okay, step 12, in cell G14, insert a formula using the average function. So in cell G14, we're going to insert a formula using the average. And it's going to be the range G4 to G13, and I'm going to close my bracket and enter. In cell G15, when I hit enter, it automatically popped me down to G15 there, if you notice. We're going to insert another formula using the min function, so that's the minimum number. Min, and then we go same range, G4 to G13, close the bracket and enter, and I pop down to G16. So in step 14, it says in cell G16, insert a formula using the max, so the max or the highest number is what they're going to look for. That calculates the maximum amount of actual hours worked in the same range again. So we're going to go equals max. I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to highlight it. You can do that too. So you can go G4 down to G13 that way, and then close your bracket and hit enter. So you can type it in or you can select it from here. Alright, so now you have everything completed. So you can just hit your save up here, make sure that you got everything saved, your last change is saved, make sure that you have the name _2, and then you can submit it to Sam for grading. Great job, we'll see you on the 5th project.